Is it possible that we've been looking at the late Republic of Rome with a skewed perspective? Have we been viewing this pivotal time in history only through the lens of its privileged nobility, thus missing the broader picture? Today we delve into a different narrative, one that is often overlooked but equally important. The story of the ordinary Romans, their struggles, and their resistance against entrenched power and wealth. Our journey begins in the bustling streets of Rome, where the commoners, the backbone of the society, lived and breathed. The late Republic was not just a time of political unrest and power struggles among the elite, but also a time of profound social changes. The commoners were not merely passive spectators, they played an active part in shaping the course of events. They were the ones who felt the brunt of the economic hardships and social inequalities, and it was their discontent and unrest that often triggered larger political events. In this tumultuous era, religious augury played a significant role. It was not just a spiritual practice, but became an instrument of social control. The elites manipulated these religious rituals to maintain their grip on power, using them to justify their actions and decisions. But the commoners were not always blind followers. They questioned, they resisted, and they fought for their rights. The late Republic was also a time of patriarchal oppression. Women were largely confined to domestic roles, their voices silenced, their contributions overlooked. But they too were part of the struggle, part of the resistance against the entrenched power. Homophobia was another tool used by the political elite. It was not just about personal prejudice, but a political strategy, a means to discredit rivals and consolidate power. As we navigate through these socio-political currents, we arrive at the climax of this era, the assassination of Julius Caesar. This event wasn't an isolated incident, but the culmination of a long-standing power struggle, economic disparities, and social unrest. This brings us to the question, was the assassination of Caesar merely a power play among the nobles, or was it also a reflection of the wider discontent and resistance among the commoners? Michael Parenti presents a compelling argument that it was both. In conclusion, the late Republic of Rome was not just a stage for the power struggles of the nobility, it was also a time of popular resistance, a time when the commoners, women, the marginalized, fought against the entrenched power and wealth. The assassination of Julius Caesar was not just an event, but a symbol of this struggle. This narrative offers a fresh perspective on an era we thought we knew well. It brings to light the voices and stories that have often been overlooked and reminds us that history is not just about the powerful, but also about the ordinary people and their struggles. It encourages us to look beyond the traditional narratives and explore the diverse, complex, and rich tapestry that is our past.